It's 7:16. Today, attorneys for 3 former Vanderbilt football players will lobby a judge to get their clients out of jail this morning on rape charges. Susan Gillpatrick from Centerstone is here to talk more about the case with us and the challenges the victims of sexual assault face after an incident like this. First, let's talk about why it's so hard for people to come forward.
It is hard because a lot of times they feel like maybe there was some fault on their part. And they also feel like nothing can be done now. It's too late. And they feel like their one case is not going to matter to the bigger picture. So why subject yourself to the scrutiny, the embarrassment, when it's already been done and there's no trust that something can actually happen to the perpetrators?
And now we're moving forward in this case. The young lady had come forward. What happens for her next? We focus so much on what's happening to the players. What happens to her next?
Very, very difficult. Early on, you have the feelings of numbness and just shock and anger and fear that this did not happen. It's also common that you can't recall all pieces of the event, so you feel guilty about that. But then you're subject to all the PTSD symptoms of recurring nightmares and reliving every part of it. And you want to avoid anything that reminds you of the people, the places, or the things around that traumatic event. And so those are issues that need management, you know, ongoing, short-term and long-term.
So many people sending their young women off to college now are hearing this story, and the statistics are really frightening.
Yeah. 1 in 5 college females has been a victim of sexual assault. That's astonishing.
That is astonishing.
Yeah.
What do people need to do, Susan, to mentally guard against something like this happening to them? We know the physical aspects. Mentally, how do you go about preparing yourself to be in a different environment?
To recover?
Yeah.
Well, you can get help. I mean, you cannot change the traumatic event, but you can change the way it's impacting your life, and that's through support. One type of therapy is called trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, where the victim is educated on what are the symptoms of the stress and the grief and the trauma of that. And then how can you then alter how you see that and how you behave around that to change your life, because otherwise it'll impact your physical health, your emotions, your relationships, and all other parts of your life.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in. If people need more help, they can always find information at Centerstone's website.
Yes, centerstone.org.
And we'll put a link on our website as well. Thanks for coming in, Susan. John?